Okay. All right. With all of the roles outlined, we can go ahead and begin. Now, this chapter, I call this chapter the filter because it is responsible for turning away quite a few readers for good reason and saying, nope, I'm done. I don't want anything more to do with this series. And you'll probably see why. And if you are a new person who decides to turn away after this, I frankly won't blame you. So, with that out of the way, Chapter 3, The Despot.
Why? Why?
Hush, little voice. I know how difficult this is, but this is no time for weeping. It's time for you to awaken once more, Sir Knight. You have done well, but there is more for you yet to do.
No. No. No, 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 no! She's back! She's actually back! And now she'll be wanting revenge! She'll be coming for us! Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, no.
Whatever revenge she desires is her right to claim. We deserve every measure of her wrath. Why? Why did he make us hurt her?
Maybe because she was an evil tyrant trying to kill us?
Because it was your mission to do so. And while she still lives, it remains your mission.
Ah, yes, my queen. Thy great and terrible will be done.
There's a possibility that we could all be mistaken, right? There's still a chance she isn't really back.
Would I have returned you here if she wasn't?
Shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! She has a point. Even if most of what she's saying is a lie, she wouldn't bring us back unless there was some reason that benefited her.
So the princess really is back. Does that mean everything we did last time was all just for nothing?
I am sorry, brave knight. Though you were victorious in your previous encounter, the princess has returned. In order to defeat her once and for all, you must truly execute her.
Or is that her in the heart? How are we supposed to defeat her if we can't just go back from that?
Do not let your fear lead you to irrational conclusions, Sir Knight. Just because she managed to return this time does not mean that her resilience is infinite. I have the utmost confidence that you can defeat her once and for all, provided you have the courage to see this quest through to the end.
You don't seem very broken up about the princess coming back. If anything, you almost sound happy. At least.
And what on earth gives you that impression?
Last time, you were insisting, no, demanding that we kill her as quickly as possible. You sounded downright terrifying that we might fail. But now you're almost being nonchalant about this. Why? Oh, why? Was your goal really to kill the princess? Or did you just need us to think that was our mission?
You're being nonsensical. Why would I bother giving you a fake mission to kill the princess?
I don't know. Maybe a necromancer like you enjoys making people fight and kill each other, just so you can bring them back for more entertainment. Maybe we really are just your rook in this sick game.
I take no pleasure in your suffering, dear knight. Every wound you suffer for my sake is a knife plunged into my own heart. Were it possible, I would happily relieve you of this mission so that your suffering could have an end. But sadly, that is not to be. There is work yet to do, but not as much as you may fear, for though your past labors may appear pointless, they amount to a significant step in the right direction. You need only walk the path once more.
How do you know that? How do you know we won't just end up right back here, where it started again?
Oh. Voice of the Paranoid said 1 sec burb.
Oh, so we don't have a voice of the 1 sec. Be right back, I suppose. I will go ahead and fill in for just a bit. It's a never-ending nightmare. An endless loop of fighting and dying and waking up just to fight and die over and over and over again, with no escape in sight.
No escape for us. No end. It's all just a never-ending cycle of misery and pain. And we deserve it.
Take heart, my comrades. The pain and anguish of 1,000 deaths is naught to us, whilst we have the ever-present warmth of our queen's affection.
When did you get here?
I have always been here, keeping alive the radiant glow of the fiery passion burning in our heart.
I'm not so sure if the fiery passion is still burning. I'm about ready to call this quits.
We should quit. But we have no choice. She wants us to continue, and so we must.
And so we shall, not with fear or despondency, but with the courage and cheer befitting a gallant knight such as ourselves. To perform our most noble task with any less would be an insult to our beloved queen.
The same beloved queen who keeps throwing us into danger.
The very same. And as her faithful knight, we shall heroically stride forth into whatever perils lie in wait.
Can we try to avoid those perils this time? I'd really like not to die again.
Ha! Death means nothing to a gallant knight such as ourselves. I would gladly die again for our queen, for what life could be worth living without our beloved by our side?
Suffering and dying again and again and again. It's so horrible, but you're right. Without her, it would be even worse. We must do what she wants. It's the only way we can find even a crumb of happiness in this horrific world, even if we don't deserve such happiness.
The happiness of our beloved is all the joy we need.
The only joy left to us. Everything else is just a sacrifice for her sake.
I'm not so sure if I'm comfortable with this. Are we really just going to throw ourselves into danger for a feeling?
Not just any feeling. We're doing this for love.
Love. Which is why we cannot refuse her.
No, there has to be another choice. We can't just be forced to obey the Pale Queen.
And why ever would we not? Did you not hear our romantic confession? We love her, and so we shall do what she wants.
Okay, that whole love confession thing we did was very sweet, but do we have to do everything she says? I mean, look around. This whole place looks wrong. All this burned ground and destruction and those dead bodies laying around. Was there a war after we died? What happened?
There were My voice is not working to get there. There were consequences that stemmed from your decision, Sir Knight. Unfortunately, though she was killed, it would seem the princess still managed to wreak havoc upon our kingdom.
The consequences of our terrible decision. We killed her and plunged the kingdom into chaos. Now everything is falling apart, all because of us.
I thought you said we had no choice but to obey her. If that's true, then if anything, it's the Pale Queen's fault that everything's going worse.
You will not disparage the wisdom of our beloved queen in my presence. For while it is true that she gave the command, we were the ones who carried it out. If there be any shame in the actions committed, then we shall chivalrously bear the blame for it all.
All the blame. We're her bloody tool. The stains of all sins be upon us, that her divine hands may remain clean.
Do not misunderstand. Though you had a hand in these events, the apparent destruction this kingdom has suffered is not all your fault. It was the princess who caused this devastation, and it is she who continues to threaten our kingdom with further ruin unless she is stopped once and for all.
How do we know this destruction isn't all your fault?
Because I'm actively trying to prevent it?
No, we did exactly what you wanted us to do. We killed the princess, or rather, we killed the princess, only for her to come back and for the kingdom to be even worse off than before.
Exactly. We can't trust a word she says. She's just using us to clean up her own mess. What do you think will happen to us once we've served our purpose and outlived our usefulness?
It is not our place to question her. We should just do what she wants, whatever it is.
Even if it means murdering her own daughter? Even if it means potentially making everything worse?
As a knight, we must do our duty. You saw how evil the princess was. Our queen was completely justified in having her executed, and I trust that she knows what's best for the kingdom. Though I do admit a certain regret over that sordid affair.
Yazin?
Well, it's just that it's such a tragic situation, to have the beautiful daughter of our beloved queen turn against us so treasonously. Yet, in spite of her foul treachery, she is our beloved's daughter, radiant, beautiful, and most precious of all children.
We killed her. We destroyed something beautiful. And it was all for nothing.
Nay, it was not for nothing, for it was done in service to our beloved queen. And yet, thinking upon the suffering we inflicted against her most precious daughter fills my heart with sorrow, even as it is filled in equal measure with the absolute certainty of our queen's righteousness.
So you're saying you're conflicted?
No, friend. For though my heart aches in equal measure for both our beloved queen and her equally beloved daughter, I have never been more certain in my life. We shall heroically follow the command of our beloved queen without question and gallantly rescue her beloved daughter.
You're insane.
If love is insanity, then I embrace madness with 1,000,000 passionate kisses. But, more to the point, there is a way for us to gallantly serve both the queen and the princess.
And how are we supposed to do that? In case you didn't realize, we can't exactly kill and save the princess at the same time.
Ah, but you see, our beloved queen did not mention killing the princess, but defeating her.
Isn't that basically the same thing?
Only to a brute with no imagination. But to a gallant knight such as ourselves, there is an elegant solution.
Which is?
We shall heroically confront the princess as we did before and triumph against her nefarious forces. But when the fair princess is brought to her knees, expecting the final blow from our knightly sword, we shall show her the queen's mercy and extend our hand to her in pardon and fellowship. Grateful, she will thank us for our chivalry and happily rejoin the side of our queen, uniting the kingdom once more in peace and love.
That is a lovely sentiment. However, that is not going to happen. You must execute her, or she will continue to be a threat to us all.
Of course, my queen, I would never question your royal wisdom. We forever remain your ever-faithful and loving servant.
Well, you sure gave up on the grand compromising a heartbeat. Did you really stop caring about the princess that quickly?
Nay, my heart will always be filled with love for the fair princess, just as it is filled to bursting with love towards the equally fair queen. I'm certain we'll figure out a solution that satisfies everyone. Love will shortly prevail.
And if the queen tells us to murder her daughter again, what will you do then?
Our opinion doesn't matter. Our will doesn't matter. We're her tool. Nothing more.
But we don't have to be her tool. We can still choose for ourselves.
We will happily serve her, be it as her knight, tool, or slave. Our position in her royal court does not matter, only that we earn her approval for a task well done.
Speaking of your task, the four of you have been wasting enough time as it is. Time that we do not have. The longer we wait, the more powerful she grows. You must get going at once. Our kingdom still needs to be saved.
I mean, we seriously need to talk about what's going on. Nothing makes sense, and I'm not going anywhere without answers.
I have told you everything I can, Sir Knight. If you truly want to understand, then you must return to the castle.
Of course. Back to the castle, exactly where she wants us to be.
It is the truth.
So you say, but I can't shake the feeling that you're still hiding something.
Yeah, as much as I want to believe we're telling the truth, things just don't add up. You can't expect us to just blindly march back into the castle to kill someone who should already be dead. I hate to say it, but you're not trustworthy.
And do you share their sentiments, Sir Knight? Even after you confessed your feelings for me?
Well, just because I love you doesn't mean I can't have my misgivings. It would help if you gave me an explanation.
Will it? Will you believe any explanation I give you? Or will you simply dismiss it as a lie? I can offer you no words that will give you absolute certainty, Sir Knight. Some things simply come down to a matter of faith. Still, if I must make a case for myself, then I will submit to you my actions. I have remained with you from the beginning, and have supported you in every way I could, and regardless of what happens in the future, I will continue to remain by your side.
What if we choose to not go back to the castle? Will you still stay by our side even then?
You cannot flee from your future. We must continue onward.
Yeah, we must do as she commands.
Your body suddenly jerks forward, feet shuffling towards the castle.
Oh, hey, what's going on? Is she making us do that?
I didn't do anything. Your body just started moving on its own.
Our heart is leading us onward, guiding us to our destiny.
It has nothing to do with our heart, you traitors! You two are the ones forcing us to do this.
I'm sorry. There's no other choice.
We must follow the desires of our heart.
We must obey
Our queen.
our queen.
Screw that! I'm officially rebelling against our queen.
It is pointless to defy her will. Her orders are absolute.
I blocked out the princess before. I can find a way to block her out. And if I have to shove you two out of our head, I'll do it.
Stand aside, Craven. Your treasonous distrust will not be tolerated. Should you attempt to alter our mind against our beloved queen, I shall strike us down where we stand.
You wouldn't.
I would. I have no fear of death. Not if it means protecting our queen and her fair daughter. We're going to gallantly save them both, right now. My queen, we heroically stride forward in your name, ready to carry out your divine will.
Oh, really? Is that what it's going to be like now? You just unilaterally deciding what our body does without the rest of our input? Well, I don't think so. You see this leg? It's mine, and I say it stays completely still.
And it does, dragging behind and leaving a rut in the dirt as your other leg drags your body forward.
Guys, please, stop this. We can't all just start fighting over parts of our body.
We've already started fighting. The only thing that's left is to pick a side. So are you with me or against me, hero?
Don't waste your breath. Our will doesn't matter. The Pale Queen has given us her command. All that's left for us is to stop resisting our fate and do as she wishes. It's all we'll ever be good for.
You fall to your hands and knees, your left arm lurching forward and dragging your forward.
Oh no!
Dragging.
Uh-oh.
We must
You
kill
onward.
Dawn.
Let me. Okay, one moment, please. That's annoying the heck out of me.
Oh my god, you're going to do it live. Damn. The commitment.
You're
That's all.
forward.
Entire year of no one seeing this? Preposterous.
You onward. Well, one leg. Okay. Update, please. Onward. Okay, that was it. We must continue. Onward. Onward. Dragging you onward. Please continue, Queen.
Your left arm lurching forward and dragging you onward, while one leg pushes you along and the other tries to dig into the dirt.
1 second, my mouth is full.
It didn't sound full.
They're betraying us. They were always going to betray us. I bet the Pale Queen planted them inside our head, just for this moment.
Mr. Knight, I'm begging you. Get a hold of yourself. I'll support you if you really want to go to the castle, but we can't just let ourselves be hijacked like this.
You're helping. Are you turning on me right now?
No, I was just...
You don't need to fear the impotent threats of that spineless Craven, hero. Ignore him and join the side of love.
Obey her. It's our only choice.
I can't.
Traitors! All of them! We can't trust any of those voices. Only me. I'm the only one trying to keep us alive.
Oh. Sir Knight, please stop giving deference to these voices and make your own choice.
I'd love just if you could read the unchosen options.
Okay. I obey you without question, my beloved queen. Killing straightforward with love in your heart. They're all conspiring against me. The queen, the princess, the smitten, the broken. I know the hero is planning something. I can't trust them. I can't trust anyone. trust nothing except the gnawing feeling of paranoia worming its way down your spine. But what the hell are these options? Why can't I do something else? Yeah. I am nothing before you, your majesty. I will do whatever you say. Miserably trudge forward with a broken wheel.
And then we got a bit of art by Hromadrox here.
Your body jerks and crawls and lurches its way to the castle, your limbs fighting one another in a writhing civil war. But one side is clearly winning. Eventually, in spite of your contentious limbs, you manage to scramble your way to the door.
Didn't even try to stop them. Why didn't you listen to me? I thought I could trust you.
Sir Knight is no coward. He knows that the only thing we need to trust are the feelings of our heart.
I'm trying to stop this, but we're too scattered. It's like my input is getting drowned out by everyone else.
None of our input matters. Only hers.
This is a mess. Sir Knight, focus. I know you are feeling confused and conflicted, but you are the one in control of your decisions, not the voices in your head. For all of our sakes, you need to get a grip. Just clear your mind. Ignore them. Choose to act for yourself rather than give in to your impulses.
Ignore us? She's trying to turn Sir Knight against us. She's making it so she's the only one in control. I knew it.
He doesn't need to turn us against one another. Even if we were united, we could never defy her.
And we never would. We would do literally anything she commanded of us, immediately and without question.
You all seriously need help.
Sir Knight, please reassert control. Now.
If I'm really supposed to reassert control, then why isn't there an option to turn around and leave?
You know, I'm actually okay with them deciding things for once. Acting for myself is getting tiring.
No.
Mikor.
Good question. It's almost as if someone doesn't actually want us to choose for ourselves.
Choosing to leave is simply a non-option. Even if I were to entertain it, nothing would come of it. You must face your destiny inside the castle.
So you really don't want us to make our own decisions?
Just because your only viable option is to enter the castle doesn't mean you have to let others do it for you. I want you to choose to take charge, Sir Knight, not allow a bunch of runaway voices drag you along. So act.
Alright, I'm getting bothered again.
What was wrong with that one?
Yeah, good question.
Missing a word.
Voices. 2. Infinitive. It needs to be an infinitive.
That wasn't that bad.
Terrible, 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 terrible. It all needs to be updated. All of it.
Even if it's a single word. Hey, I'm the decision maker here. I will decide what happens. I'm actually okay with them deciding things for once. Acting for myself was getting tiring. Do nothing.
Wait, so are you choosing for us to do nothing? Or are you just not choosing right now?
It doesn't matter, because either way, that's not acting. That's avoiding the decision entirely.
Fear not, my queen. I shall act in his stead.
Screw you! I'm stopping whatever you try to make us do.
We shall do whatever you desire, your majesty.
Is he really? You just going to let them do whatever they want, Sir Knights?
Apparently so. As your voices bicker amongst themselves, your limbs alternate between lurching forward and freezing in place, until you eventually push through the doors and stumble into the castle.
He's going to ambush us again with those soldiers again. Wait, oops.
That's fine.
Fortunately, it would seem that's not the case. No soldiers, not even the single suit of armor, stands waiting for you. Dexter and Sinister Corbin are dead.
No! Yes, finally, they're gone. They'll never come back. You fools! You can't
You're having, like,
resurrect them. They're gone.
You just have like,
You
did you
see?
just have like
I
a
killed-
Jekyll and Hyde? A Jekyll and Hyde moment. Instead, they lie scattered on the ground in a heap, their broken metal bodies mouldering amongst the decaying rubble of our once beautiful home. And that is not the only change that has befallen our castle. The mighty walls, once strong and firm, a shelter from the dangers outside, have been violently cracked and broken, their bricks blackened with the dark soot of a recent fire. Where grandiose banners once proclaimed the glory of the ruling power with their stunning displays of iconography, the charred remains of tattered and shredded banners now hang limply in the smoldering air, casting their ragged shadows upon burned and smashed furniture. No period.
I was typing that right now.
You got it.
Don't
got
get
it.
Don't. Oh my god. You just had to point it out.
Did we have the proofreading channel at the time this was released?
I don't think
This
so.
way-
We didn't read this.
Probably
That's
not.
probably why.
Is this why this is the filter capture?
Because of all the typos.
If you can ignore all the errors.
Yeah.
A monument to all our sins. A testament to our failure.
You are not to blame for this, Sir Knight.
Yes, we are. If only we did our job properly the first time, then none of this would have happened. This is why we must obey. We must atone. It's all our fault.
Pull yourself together. Fuck you, miss. I understand your feelings. Let me reassure you, this is not your fault. And this is the work of the princess. A reminder of why she needs to be stopped. And she will be stopped. In the middle of this rubble heap, you catch a glint of your knife.
What happened here? Why is everything so ruined?
The princess must have gotten out again. She's probably hiding amongst the rubble, waiting for us to come closer.
This is a result of the princess, but she has not gotten out. See the door? It remains locked, and the key remains on its hook.
What door?
The door leading to the dungeon, the same one that has always been here.
But there isn't a door. There's just a damn mirror again. Only now it's somehow even bigger and brighter.
Burns arrived.
We don't like it. It's hiding.
I find it beautiful, as radiant and glorious as our fair queen.
Okay, but could you maybe stop making us stare directly at it? Some of us don't want to go blind.
I don't mind the optic nerve damage. What better way to lose one's vision than by beholding divine perfection itself?
This again? Well, if this is anything like last time, then it will probably go away once you approach it. Either way, you should unlock the door.
Take the blade.
You take the blade from the rebel, prepared to face the princess once more.
Okay, we're ready for her this time.
Will blade be enough? What if we can't throw it at her like last time? What if it's exactly what she's expecting?
We won't be inflicting any bodily harm upon the fair princess. Unless, of course, our fair queen commands us to, in which case we shall gladly follow her orders while still finding a way to rescue her daughter.
That's not going to work.
Nothing we try will work. We are too weak and pathetic to make anything work. It's not our place to choose, anyway. We can only obey and behold the horrors of our work.
Wait, the take the blade wasn't in brackets?
Uh-oh.
Wait.
Yeah.
We'll never finish this chapter, y'all.
Okay, I think I went too late. Too much errors.
Yeah, that was the last straw for me. I feel like this is kind of unreadable at
and
this
we
point.
also have to put, and you take
No.
the blade.
No.
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 Just imagine Sir Knight just grabbing the blade and going, "I grabbed the blade, princess! I'm coming
We're
for
doing
you!
it! Look at
I'm
me!
happy now.
You made me do
I love
this!"
the idea that it's not even loud. He just says out loud to himself, "Take the blade," and he doesn't do it.
Wait, he
He
doesn't
doesn't
actually
actually
grab
ask
it,
the
he just
question.
says
He
it.
just
He
requests.
just narrates.
It's just a request.
Sir
I
Knight
should
takes
probably
the
take
blade.
this.
That
So
would...
it's a mirror.
You guys are actually giving me a funny concept for like a chapter where like all of the speaking is inverted into action and all of the action is inverted into speaking.
Oh my god, that would be
Next April Fools.
Close-ish.
There's actually a potential chapter 3 that's not going to show up in this chapter where that could work as a mechanic. I'll say no more though.
It's very fun. I'm so excited to see that.
Yeah.
You slowly approach the locked door, shielding your squinting eyes with your hands.
The light. It hurts us so much.
Blinding us. Anything could be hiding in the light, just waiting for us to come closer.
It's so beautiful.
It's still way too bright. Hopefully we can move it aside or make it go away like last time.
Squint more closely at the mirror.
You slowly reach out your hand towards the mirror that is apparently there. Your eyes well up with burning tears, but you refuse to look away from whatever pains them. And then you brush your hand against the door.
It's gone again.
But it could be hiding anywhere.
What a shame. I wanted to gaze into the beautiful thing even more.
We were never going to see inside. But that's a must. There's nothing in there that we want to see.
You stand at the door, blinking away your tears. As you recover from whatever was afflicting your sight, you hear a voice, harsh and cold, coming from the other side of the door.
Is this the best obstacle you can muster, Pale Queen? A hand mirror in front of a door? Are you trying to blind me? Or do you think I can't abide seeing myself?
Hand mirror, what is she?
I have confronted my failure and suffered its humiliation. And now I'm ready to confront you.
And the thundering crash of the iron doors suddenly explodes outward, scattering chunks of metal and stone that slam into you, sending you flying through the air and landing in a crunch atop a pile of broken furniture. You manage to get back to your feet, dazed, but thankfully with only minor injuries. As you attempt to regain your bearings, a cloud of dust fills the main hall. Inside the thick haze, you see a looming figure approaching.
She's here. We need to run.
No, we need to heroically hold fast in righteous defense of our fair queen, ready to defeat the princess and then invite her back into the queen's grace with open arms.
Nope, I mean, we're dead. Again.
As your voices paralyze you with indecision, you hear the swishing of a blade. A gust of wind tears the veil of dust asunder, revealing the princess within. She stares at you, murder in her eyes. Where she once wore gaudy silks over smooth skin, the princess now dons fierce armor over leathery skin worn ragged by a callous patchwork of jagged scars. She assumes a battle stance, one hand bearing a blood-stained polearm matching the one her champion carried, while the other hand holds aloft a monstrous abomination of a weapon made from the twisted amalgamation of many swords spread apart like a lethal fan. She steps forward, and her sword and armor seem to ignite. You smell her flesh burn beneath the metal, but she does not react to it.
Our concept art by this one by Mikasa.
Welcome to the world of color and tell.
And there, she's
so
the first
good.
princess with color. Oddly enough,
I love this design.
This is indicative of a canon violation and ignorance of the source material, so it should be shunned.
No.
Noted.
Holy shit. What happened to her?
She's incredible, so strong and awe-inspiring.
Strong, but at what cost? She was one lovely one. Now she's battered and scarred, burning instead of beauty. We did this to her. We ruined her.
Old of you to assume I'm not beautiful anyways, but... Oh, are you feeling remorse for your actions? Have you come to grovel and apologize for what you've done to me? Because if you have, don't expect any leniency from me. You've shown me what happens when I grant mercy to my enemies.
We never expected lenience. We deserve none.
You are not here to grovel, Sir Knight. Stand your ground. You've defeated her before, and you can do so again.
Screw standing our ground. We need to run while we still have the chance.
Whatever we decide to do, we need to decide now. She's coming for us.
Run like hell before you get killed again. Nothing I did right now really matters. You're just going to die again. And you deserve it. Step forward, ready to get into the band of Queen and heroically save the princess. Add a few dramatic sword flips for effect.
Okay. Before you can react, the princess is upon you. She moves with frightening speed, her weapons flashing like lightning. You try to fight back.
1 second,
but
why
you-
am I hearing the Black Knife music from Undertale?
Undertale.
Undertale? From
I mean,
Undertale?
No,
It's
from
not
Undertale. It's the very little known Black Knife soundtrack from the very even less known Roaring Night fight in Undertale. I'm surprised you guys haven't heard of this. Why don't you know?
You try to fight back, but she quickly sweeps your legs out from under you with a ferocious blow from her polearm. You topple to the ground in a heap, barely managing to keep hold of your knife before rolling back onto your feet, blade held in the defensive stance.
I let myself grow soft and foolish sitting on that throne, and you exploited my weakness. I'll admit, you turned out to be a greater threat than I gave you credit for. You overthrew me. It was a very unpleasant experience. It left me scarred. But I've learned from my scars, and I will never be defeated again. Unlike you. You will submit to me and open the door to the upper chamber, allowing me to take my revenge on the queen. But first, I'm going to make you suffer for everything you put me through.
You don't have to do this. I'm actually here to offer you mercy. I'm going to save you, princess, even if it means saving you from yourself. I will never let you harm the fair queen. Fair queen. Defeat the princess. Save the princess. But you're free. Why do you need me to open the door?
Isn't it obvious, you fool? But I suppose I was being coy last time, covering up the fact that, in spite of my army and my power, I couldn't open the door. I tried many times, but even with the key, it refused to open. Smashing down the door proved impossible as well. This place denies me. It obeys the will of the queen, and she has forbidden me from leaving or obtaining an audience with her. You, on the other hand, are her trusted servant. She has granted you permission to come and go as you please. That makes you the true key, and the one who will finally set me free and allow me to take my revenge.
You don't have to listen. You don't have to do this. I'm actually here to offer you mercy.
Mercy? Mercy? I offered you mercy and you used it to stab me in the heart. I will not accept your mercy, and I will offer you none in return.
Her name wasn't yellow, just the text.
I'm going to save you, princess, even if it means saving you from yourself. Save the princess.
What do you take me for? Some misguided child in need of your correction? I am not in the wrong. My only mistake was going soft on you. So try and save me. It won't make any difference. I'm done listening to your deceitful pleas.
You charge towards the princess, weapon raised, but not with the blade pointed towards her. Instead, you strike at her weapons, intending to block and parry without actually harming your opponents.
You'd better tell your servant to take this seriously, because once I'm finished with him, I'm coming for you!
She effortlessly smashes through your defensive stance, but she doesn't immediately follow up with a killing blow. She keeps her guard up, while darting about the room as if expecting some sort of trick.
Am I to understand that from that narration you actually don't have some underhanded trick planned? Or are they trying to bait me like last time?
He's uncertain. She thinks we're about to trick her. Maybe we can exploit that. Unless, is she trying to fool us?
You. I recognize you. You fooled me the last time. But you did that by hiding from me. Well, you can't hide from me now. I won't let you. The Pale Queen and all her minions shall face me openly, and I will crush them all. And after that, she's next.
You shall not pass, fair princess. For though you are as strong-willed and awe-inspiring as you are beautiful, you should know that we will never allow you to harm a single hair of our equally gorgeous queen.
The princess's lips curl in a sadistic grin as she regards you with twitching eyes.
So, you're the one who encouraged the Queen's knight to keep opposing me. You're the member of this rabble who loves the Queen.
I am, but my love extends to you as well, fair princess. For it is not only the queen we serve, but also her beloved daughter. Come back to the fold, my princess. Show true penitence, and I am certain with all my heart that the gracious queen will bestow upon you her royal forgiveness.
I will not be swayed by your honey words and empty promises. I will do what I should have done before.
You won't.
But before your voice can complete that sentence, the princess charges forward. Though you attempt to raise your knife in defense, the princess simply moves too quickly and with far too overwhelming force. In a blink, she slices her burning sword through your neck. You are decapitated, your head bouncing against the stone floor once before coming to a stop, while your body falls into a bloodless heap, smoke trailing from the cauterized stump of your neck.
And so you meet with the same fate. Will you continue? And of course, this one is by Mist from actually an art contest, and it was retroactively added later because it was just so dang good.
It was what was it? Like a Valentine's Day art contest?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's showing
How
love.
romantic.
If anything.
Hey, she's caring for her dad. She's going, hey, look,
Oh.
Dad, you need that. That's the face of I'm helping you, Dad, and this is my helpy sword, and my helpy back to Corbin. I'm helping.
It's 4 o'clock. It's time for your daily decapitation.
Yes,
Well-
yes, dear.
Well, she cauterized the wound. That's love.
Yeah, she's not letting him bleed.
How nice!
That's something. Really? Again? I mean, just like that.
I am sorry, Sir Knight. I suppose this chapter of your journey has reached its conclusion. I will wait for you on the other side.
Everything goes dark, and you
No!
feel something wrap around the edges of reality like an iron fist, holding back something that ought to have happened.
What? The princess. Oh,
The princess pounces on your severed head, holding it in a vice-like grip. Her claws pierce the metal of your helmet and dig into your skull. You lurch painfully back to awareness. She holds your head, turning it so you can stare into her manic eyes, heat radiating from her burning visage.
Did you think I'd just let you die and reincarnate again? No. You and your fellow rebels aren't getting off the hook that easily. You're going to be punished. And you, Pale Queen, will witness every moment.
the princess digs her talons deeper into your flesh and skull. What is going on?
What's going on is the systematic elimination of every one of your followers. Your precious Sir Knight and all of his fellow conspirators. Where are his fellow conspirators?
The heavy clang of metal catches the princess's attention, turning her head as she reacts just in time as your body clumsily lunges towards her, knife held awkwardly in its hand.
I knew it! I knew there was a trick somewhere!
Still roughly grasping your head, the princess rolls out of the way of another maladroit strike before raising her twisted fan-like sword and slicing off your body's knife arm. The severed flesh falls to the ground in a smoking heap, and your knife clatters from your weak and lifeless grasp. Smoke hissing from its charred stump, your body seems to scream in terror as it hastily turns around before making a mad dash towards the exit.
Oh no, you don't! I am not allowed to let you rebels flee into the night just so you can regroup and organize another plot against me.
The princess tackles your body to the ground. It writhes and squirms, but cannot get away.
Nor will it ever.
She grabs your body's remaining arm before violently pulling upward. You hear the bones snap. Still not satisfied, the princess drops the broken limb before taking each leg and wing, roughly twisting them one by one until each is rendered broken and immobile. Her eyes quiver as she regards you, her voice rattling with ragged breaths.
Last time we met, I broke your body, but left your thoughts intact. That oversight cost me everything. But I won't make that same mistake again. No, not again.
Her grip tightens on your head. Your vision turns red, but somehow you remain alive.
I will not allow you to continue your rebellion within the safety of your skull.
She then follows up with a firm stomp against the back of your body.
And I certainly won't allow further rebellion from the rest of your flesh. All your fellow rebels don't get to escape punishment.
She turns to regard the body on the ground, which, in spite of its damaged limbs, still struggles to wriggle away.
I'm not sure if the others are paying attention to me, and I don't appreciate being ignored. Odd that I can't hear them now, but I suppose I shouldn't be surprised. They've already tried hiding from me once. But they're not the only ones who can figure out new tricks. I've learned so much from my death. Like how the Pale Queen is not the only one who can bring people back. So let's see. If Sir Knight is in the head, and the rest of them are hiding in the body, then in order to hear them again, all I'd have to do is...
The princess kicks your body, rolling it over so that it would be facing the ceiling if it had a head, before roughly slamming your head atop the stump of your neck. It is faint at first, but eventually you begin to hear them again. They are faint echoes, but they gradually grow louder and nearer, the voices seeming to clamber up your spine and back into your skull.
What happened? What's going on? How are we still breathing?
Well, looks like our head's back on. That's a relief. I didn't like being decapitated.
Still can't get our limbs to work. I'm barely managing to keep our heart beating. And is that... Oh no. Oh no. She's got us.
But if she's got us, then why is our head back on?
Because She put it back, obviously. The princess didn't want us to die, so we haven't yet.
She really cares about us.
No, she just wants to prolong our suffering.
How do you know it was the princess who did this? Wasn't it the queen who resurrected us last time? What if she's the one wanting to torture us?
I didn't do this. This should not be happening.
She wants it to happen. We can't refuse her. I'm sorry.
You aren't even trying to resist. You and your lover boy held us back when Hero tried to attack her, and then you wouldn't even let me run away.
Listen to all of you, arguing amongst each other, unable to decide on anything. You were never in control, were you, Sir Knight? You were just her tool, a part of the mob.
The princess's eyes widen as she stares deeper into your eyes, her fierce resolve carved into her face.
You are afflicted, diseased in the head, indoctrinated, enslaved, shackled to her will. She has convinced you that you must resist me, but it does not have to be this way. I will set you free. I will cure you.
What is she? Oh!
You recoil as a horrific pain, separate from the agony of your body, slices through your mind. The princess swirls her claws inside your skull, whisking the innards of your brain like an egg.
This is what we deserve. This is what we deserve. This is what we deserve.
This can't be real. This can't be real. This can't be real.
For you, my queen, I will endure everything.
What
Joke's
are
on you,
doing
I'm
to
into this.
No!
Okay. What are you doing to me?
You and your co-conspirators have proven far too dangerous, far too unrestrained. You need to dissociate from them for your own good. I will sever those ties and heal your mind. How long this takes is up to you. But until I'm satisfied that you have been sufficiently cured...
You hear her crack as your skull splits. I am sorry, Sir Knight. I thought this would be over by now.
It is all right, my fair queen. I will never betray you.
Ah, the lover! Loyal to the end! Tell me, how far is your love truly willing to go? How much would you really suffer for her sake?
Everything.
They all say that, but then the pain begins!
Your body and mind clench in agony, recoiling from something as it burns your very being like a raging fire.
Pain is nothing in the face of love.
And what of you, Sir Knight? Will you continue to suffer the pain for the one you love?
Suffering is our lot in life. It is all we deserve.
And here we have the whimpering lickspittle. Don't think the graveling will spare you from what's to come. You're just as guilty as the rest.
Yes, you're right, princess. I will Ah!
The pain intensifies, your thoughts quickly becoming drowned in a chorus of your voice's own screams.
Leave my voices alone. I'm the one you want.
More derangement. You think it's a virtue to protect these renegades? But that's just what she wants you to think. It's all part of her manipulation. No, Sir Knight, you did not act alone. This rebellion is not solely your responsibility, though you did play a part in it. All of you had a part to play in it, so you will all share in the consequences. A mercy to save you from your own destructive selves. Even if it means extermination. Queen, do the only thing you're capable of. Describe this!
Your nerves scream from the pain, as if they've been surgically dissecting from your flesh and
Dissected.
dangling just above.
Dissected.
That's not my fault.
I know. I'm not.
Change
I'm
it
not.
right now.
Yeah, I'm changing it
have
right
to.
now. I have to.
Yes, my queen. Anything for you.
Thy great and terrible will be done. Okay, it's been surgically dissected from your flesh and dangled just above a slab of. Okay. Update. This was before we had a legion of beta readers to create a filter for this. Oh wait. Okay, so update. Okay, we're good.
The filter chapter. Indeed.
Okay. Sorry.
As if they have been surgically dissected from your flesh and dangled just above a slab of smoldering, red-hot iron. The agony is both malicious and carefully calculated, perfectly calibrated to inflict maximum suffering while forbidding you from passing out or going mad.
Going mad? How do you know we're not already mad? This is madness. All of it. It's just a bad dream. A bad dream. And we're going to wake up any second now.
Not that. We can't afford to lose our mind. Not now.
We must stand firm in the face of this torture, for her sake.
We will suffer everything together because she wants us to.
Yes, you will all suffer, but not together.
The princess's eyes focus on a certain point, as if boring into your soul. Sharp claws clench around the corners of your mind.
You feel an unrelenting force closing around you. The other voices fade, present but smothered. Only one voice has been left unmuzzled. You can watch, but cannot intervene.
No.
I see you, little coward. Just you and me now. Let's have a little chat. You're trying to hide from me again, but you can't hide in insanity. Not any longer. You knew what you were doing when you plotted my downfall. You planned and schemed and slunk in the shadows. And when the time was right, when my guard was lowered, you struck me. That was not madness, and it was not a dream. Look into my eyes, coward. Do I look like a dream? You know I am real. You know this is real. You can try to lie to yourself, but deep down, you know. Don't you?
Yes.
What is this? What is she doing?
Helping him to see. Helping him to accept. Finally, you have acknowledged the truth. Finally, you believe. It's time for your rebellion to end. I will never forgive you for what you've done. But I will offer you a respite. The only one you deserve. Take it.
The nightmare can finally end.
You hear a sharp crack, and feel a stab of pain as some part of you shatters. And then, where there was once something, nothing.
Your penance is accepted.
Princess's gaze leaves the point on the ground. You feel the immense pressure lift. You can speak once more.
What happened? What did you do?
The princess does not acknowledge your question. Instead, she idly looks off to the side, speaking without looking you in the eye.
All of you have penance to give, and until it's given, your punishment will continue. How long that lasts is up to you. All you have to do in the end, or to end it, is submit.
You killed him.
The pale. As I regard you, second, the princess regards you, head cocked, and look of cold amusement on her face.
I told you before, I was going to cure you. I've cured him. Soon enough, I will cure you all.
It was a cure, you sick murderer. You can try to justify yourself all you want, but you know that isn't true.
What is truth? Baby, don't hurt me. Those with power define what it is. One by one, we will all accept her truth, and then we will cease to exist, forgotten forever.
You will not be rid of me so easily. Sure, a cowardly craven may succumb to mere torture, but my heart is as firm as a mountain, undaunted by the raging winds of your tyrannical bluster.
But all mountains erode, all stones crumble. It is only a matter of time before you are leveled, foolish lover.
Whilst the love of the Pale Queen burns bright, I shall withstand even time itself. You underestimate just how firm and unyielding my resolve is. Eventually, it is your will that shall submit to our unconditional love.
And what do you say, Sir Knight? Does your love for the Pale Queen burn eternal? Will it last forever, even in the face of your punishment? Even as she abandons you to your fate, do you love her?
I do. Not anymore. I never loved her. Fuck you. Please just stop this. Behind her face. Remain silent.
Already I see your delusional resolve wavering, even as you try to hide it with your silence.
She turns her attention to a spot on the floor, gaze filled with a mixture of disgust and pity. The gripping sensation returns.
Another victim has been chosen. He will suffer, and she will make you watch.
You defy me because you believe she loves you. But does she really love you?
Of course she loves us. We are.
I did not ask about the others. I am talking about you. Does the Pale Queen love you?
Of course she does. I am part of Sir Knight, whom she loves, and therefore, by extension, she loves me.
You certain of that, little lover? When was the last time you asked her?
The last time I...
Do it. Ask her.
You do love me, right?
It's a simple yes or no question. Answer!
I don't think I heard you, my love. Would you please speak up?
Yes, speak up, Pale Queen. There's no need to be shy. Be honest. Tell him how much you love him, so we can all hear you.
Fucking hate you, Smith.
Why aren't you saying anything?
You know why she isn't speaking. You've always known. You just didn't want to see the truth.
I don't know what you're talking about.
But you do. Think. Why isn't she doing anything to help you? Would someone who loved you abandon you to this torment?
She would help us if she could. She is merely unable to do so at the moment.
She threw you against me with no backup, no plan, armed with nothing but a tiny dagger. She watched as I burned you, broke you, tortured you. And when you died, did she offer you relief? No. She used you, just like she is using you now.
She trusts us.
I'm talking to you! Not to Hero, not to that blubbering sycophant, and not to Sir Knight. Ask yourself this. How does the Pale Queen see you?
What am I to you?
I respect you, little voice. You are a part of Sir Knight.
But do you love him?
I'm sorry.
What did you say?
You know what she said, and you know what she meant. But just to avoid ambiguity, why not repeat yourself, Pale Queen? Louder and with more clarity.
Enough!
Enough what? Enough truth? Enough pain? I think you've already inflicted enough on our loving friend. Even he cannot deny reality any longer.
You don't love me, do you? Why? I have served you faithfully all my life. Am I just not good enough? I will do better, I promise.
You are enough as you are, little voice. Please do not listen to her. She is only trying to hurt you.
Note how she's still dodging the question. And note how she is not saying that I am lying. She doesn't love you. She never has. And really, could you blame her? What is there about you to love? A simpering, fawning cretin following at her heels, begging for a crumb of affection she will never give. But she will continue to let you suffer. She is happy to receive your gifts, so long as she doesn't have to give in return.
She doesn't love me, does she?
She never did.
All of it. All my love, all my devotion, for nothing. I suffer for nothing.
It doesn't have to continue like this. You don't have to hurt. There's no need to shed tears for someone who would never weep for you.
It hurts so much.
Stop the senseless sacrifice. You are not the one who should suffer. Give me someone else to punish.
Who?
You know. Name her.
The Pale Queen.
What should I do to her?
Punish her. Do it. I will suffer for her sake no longer. Punish the Pale Queen.
It will be done. Your torment can end now, false lover. In the end, your heart has eroded.
You hear another crack, accompanied by a sharp pain in your heart. Another piece of you is gone, leaving behind a hollow emptiness.
Princess turns her gaze away from the spot on the ground. The pressure lifts once more, but it will return.
Are you all beginning to understand now?
Remain silent.
You remain silent, even after I give you permission to speak? Does this mean you've already given up? That you're ready to submit? Oh, no. We are not done yet, Sir Knight. Not even close. Your penance is still far from satisfied.
The Pale Queen was right. You really are a monster.
If she really is a monster, then it's only because we made her that way.
You call me a monster when it was you who set out to kill me. A prisoner who had done nothing wrong. What does that make the rest of you?
Worthless.
Hero.
And what about you, Sir Knight? How do you see yourself?
I am a knight. I don't know what I am. I do not care what I am. Whatever I am, I swear I will find a way to defeat you. Remain silent.
And still, your silence persists. Do you think you can escape your punishment by avoiding my questions? Or are you sincerely listening, striving to break free from her bonds? No, I can't go soft. Not now. I must be certain. Yes, certain. All shackles must be broken. All the madness must be cured. He needs to understand the truth.
What truth? That you can kill us? That you can torture us until we say whatever you want us to do? That's not truth. It's creation, forcing your perspective down our throat.
Even now you resist, but you will come to accept it in time. I will not give up on you, on any of you. You too will see the truth, hero.
Why are you saying like that? It's not like you actually want to help us.
But I do want to help you. You are all diseased, irrational, insane, indoctrinated. I am the panacea, carefully and patiently administered to heal you, mind and body. And I will heal you.
Her gaze fixates on another point on the ground. Once again, the shroud returns, muzzling your mouth while prying your eyes wide open to behold what comes next.
I don't want to describe this.
But you will, because it's all you can do. So do your duty, describe it, and use vivid imagery. You owe it to your followers to at least acknowledge their agony.
The princess's eyes seem to burn with fire, her gaze boring a hole into the point of her focus. I am sorry, hero. This will hurt.
Ready.
Look at you, puffing out your chest, proclaiming your defiance. You seek to be a martyr, die for a heroic cause. But you are only a pretender.
I don't care what you think of me. You can call me anything you want. It doesn't matter. You've shown who you are. You're evil. Any insult from you is a compliment.
Was not an insult. It wasn't even my opinion. That was truth. Look around, hero. Look at the state this kingdom is in. What good have you done for it?
I've done what I can. Protect it. For as long as I can. From you.
Oh, and what do you have to show for your heroism?
There is a long and agonizing pause. The physical pain does not intensify. Instead, it is allowed to linger, to resonate, to think.
A hero protects. A hero saves. Tell me, hero, who have you protected? Who have you saved? Name them!
All at once, the pain stabs into your heart, a sudden surge of agony stinging you like a slap to the face, forcing you into awareness.
Ah!
Answer me!
Why should you care? You're not protecting anyone but yourself.
A feeble deflection. Answer the question.
No, I'm not answering anything.
You will. Whether audibly or in your mind, it does not matter. Either way, you know the truth. You've just been trying to ignore it. So I'll help you pay attention. I'm going to go down a list. For each item on the list, you will answer these questions. Are they safe? Are they protected? Have you saved them? Do you understand, hero? There is no need for words. I can see the answer written plainly in your face. We will begin. The Pale Queen has sent you to save the people of this kingdom. Tell me, hero, how are they faring? Are they safe? Are they protected? Have you saved any of them?
It's
An A.
I won't.
My goodness, is that an
Protetea.
A? And I just didn't notice it
That's an
because of
A.
it.
No, it's not an A. I'll tell you what's happening. The exclamation point is not italicized. The D is. And it's leaning into the exclamation point. Or the question mark.
Oh, yeah, I see. Okay, yeah, that I see.
You
it,
can
yeah.
see the top of the D
Yeah.
right there.
That happened with
Okay.
an
You
all
see the
earlier.
outline.
I
of the
was-
D, yeah.
Okay, I was...
Close call.
Well, you can paste it in the address bar if you're kinda unsure. Or, in the window search thing. What else?
I'll take it.
Next question. When you came to me in this life, you had other companions. Tell me, where are those companions now?
One of them is still here.
And is he safe from me? Is he protected thanks to you? Have you saved him? Shall I ask him? Or do you think the only sound would be his screams?
The princess briefly turns her attention to another spot on the ground.
Well, I suppose we have our answer.
She turns her attention back to the other section of the ground.
And what of your other companions, hero? Would they say the same thing?
You killed them.
And whose responsibility was it to protect them? Where was their hero?
Stop it.
Please, this has gone far enough.
Next question. You accompanied Sir Knight on his quest. You were supposed to protect him. Tell me, hero, how is Sir Knight doing now? Have you saved him? Have you saved anyone?
There is still someone I am protecting. While I'm here, you can still hurt the Pale Queen.
The princess's eyes widen for just a moment.
Yes, that is true. You are protecting her. For how much longer is debatable, but yes, you are protecting her.
The princess's mouth curls, sadism burning in her face as she fixes you with a malicious sneer.
Yes, hero. You've truly done a good job protecting her. Dying for her. A liar, a tyrant, a child murderer. Truly, who needs a villain when we have a hero like you? A minion fighting for the cause of evil.
I'm not fighting for the cause of evil. The Pale Queen may not be fully in the right, but you're definitely in the wrong. You need to be stopped.
I was a child! I was abused, imprisoned, abandoned, condemned to death!
Tears well in the princess's eyes, which she hastily brushes away. Her raw sorrow quickly replaced with an expression of wrath and condemnation.
You knew what she was doing was wrong. You said it as much as when we first met. But did you do anything? Did you do anything to stop Sir Knight when he tried to kill me?
I
Oh wait.
I
Call me a monster now, if you wish. Condemn me as a tyrant. But I wasn't monstrous then. I never wanted this. But I wasn't given a choice. Look at me, hero. See the little girl who only wanted freedom. Is she safe? Is she protected? Did you save her?
failed you. I failed everyone.
Tears flow down the princess's cheeks, carving rivulets into her ashen, leathery skin like rivers of magma.
Behold the one you failed to save, my hero.
I'm sorry. I failed. I can't go on. I'm sorry.
Don't.
But her words are cut off as the sound of another sharp crack splits the air. Near the center of your heart, you feel a gaping hole where there once was a sense of purpose.
The princess raises her head, wiping away the tears that stain her cheeks. She turns her attention to you, Sir Knight, staring into your eyes with a hollow expression.
It is almost done. Soon. Soon. Only one more lesson to learn. Then your penance will be fulfilled. Then you'll be cured. You'll be healed. You will see. You will understand.
Without waiting for your response, the princess turns her attention to a final spot on the ground.
At one time, I would have considered sparing you. You were just so pathetic. Submissive. What would be the point in squashing a worm?
Do as you wish with me. I will not resist. I deserve this.
No.
No?
No. You don't deserve punishment. Not in the manner the others received.
Terrible agony from before departs, leaving behind only a hollow ache.
Look at you. Always heaping the blame upon yourself. Maximizing the guilt while never actually doing anything to make amends or stop others from committing more atrocities. You enjoy it, don't you? Why you haven't given up, even now. You want to suffer. It's the only thing you can understand.
I'm sorry. I know how worthless I am.
And yet, you allow yourself to continue existing. Why?
I don't know.
The princess closes her eyes.
You need to ask yourself if you're sorry. Really sorry. I have nothing more to say to you. If you are sincere in your penitence, you know what you must do.
You're right. I'm sorry. I should have done this sooner.
You feel your own mind clench. A painful, twisting sensation seizes your nerves, followed by a sorrowful and forlorn crack. You lie on the ground, staring up at the ceiling, empty but still aware.
I'm sorry, Sir Knight. I promise this will end soon.
If you truly meant that, then you would have long ago done as the others have.
You do not understand, Princess. I will never leave your side. One day, you will understand why.
I already understand. I have begun to see through your lies, through your illusion. This place, this prison, the companions you gave Sir Knight, everything is designed to keep the rest of us imprisoned, to keep us beneath your control. But you made a grave mistake by having your servant kill me. I have seen through your smoke and mirrors.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You can lie to yourself, but not to me. I can see the truth. And now that I have cured every last one of his companions, Sir Knight can begin to see as well.
Her gaze returns to you, her expression oddly softening to something resembling genuine affection. All at once, her armor that once burned red-hot cools into an iron gray. Her grip on your skull loosens, her claws relaxing their grip as she gazes into your eyes, her expression a mixture of sincere concern and wild eagerness.
Do you see it now, Sir Knight? I did it! Figured it out! All the others she planted in your head, they were there to imprison you, just like she imprisoned me. She forced you to do all those terrible things, but I've liberated you. There's no one left to make you do her bidding. You and I can finally be free. I know all the punishment hurt, yes, but it was all for a good reason. Not vengeance, or even pure justice, but for you, for your own good. I couldn't afford to go soft. She would have exploited that weakness like she did last time. But I did it! I've won! The Pale Queen can't control us anymore. There's only one thing left to do.
Her grip tightens, her eagerness growing.
Just say it. All it takes. Say that I can go into her room. I will rid her from this world forever.
Knight? Knight?
Not yours to torment anymore, Pale Queen. Yes, he won't torment you any longer, Sir Knight. I will make sure of it. I just need you to let me into a room. Just say I can go there. Say it and this horrible nightmare can finally end. I can finally have peace. I can finally make things right.
You have already made your choice. That decision has slipped choice from you now. You will not slay her, and you will not submit your will to her, because you have no will left to give. All that's left of you is to do nothing.
The princess stares into your eyes, eagerness rapidly boiling into impatience.
Why aren't you saying anything? Why aren't you doing anything? Answer me!
He will not answer, little one. At long last, his journey is over, as is yours.
Everything goes dark, and
No!
you feel the unyielding force from earlier push back the dictates of reality. You felt this before, faintly, but now it has grown stronger, more desperate. The princess's armor reignites as her wrath is rekindled.
You can't.
No! I will not let you rule over our lives anymore. I thought I had finally broken your control once and for all. But you somehow still keep us shackled. And I will find a way to free us. I will find a way to free him.
There is nothing left for you to free. You've shattered him. All that is left is for him to return.
No! You will not take him from me. I will not let him die. This is no longer your story to control.
Please, you have to stop. For your own good. This has to end. Why won't it end?
This will only end when I say it ends. When I finally have entered your chambers and placed your head on the end of my sword. Just let me in, Sir Knight.
You will not coerce him. He has already made his choice, and I have allowed you to torment him long enough.
You do love Sir Knight, don't you?
Your laughing isn't getting picked up.
Yeah, if that's the
I
case.
feel like it's gonna not. Just let me try and fuck it with this.
Just say ha ha ha.
Man,
Cut off once more.
It's fine.
Is it doing this?
I've heard a
Just
little
like
bit of
me.
weed.
Just like me. No. No! I will not be soft like you. I will not be weak. I know what I have to do. There's still one more way to get the door open. Still one person who can open it up from the inside. I'll just need to convince you to open it for me. You care about Sir Knight. You never liked it when he was in pain. You'd hate to watch him suffer more. I'm so sorry, Sir Knight. I hope you'll forgive me one day, if there's anything left of you. Ah! No more backtracking. No more second guessing. I know what needs to be done. It's up to you, Pale Queen. All up to you. How long before you submit?
What are you? Oh no!
Describe this!
Is
Johnny!
yeah,
Huh?
this
I'm not the one describing this.
Dun dun
This is-
dun.
Oh no no! Oh no!
that was unexpected. Honestly. Don can hear us. Can you? Oh,
You need to like speak up a
beautiful.
little louder, you know? Raise your voice a
Honey, I
little.
was having the opposite
Don't-
problem.
Let me see. Okay. Can you hear me now?
Oh, there we go.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. I unplugged my headphones.
Oh boy.
She drops your head and grabs her weapons from the ground before using them to stab and smash what's left of your flesh, turning you into a burnt and bloody pulp. It is agony.
I can't hear you!
Please stop. You have to stop, please.
You can make this stop at any time. Stop hiding in your ivory tower and submit!
She slams her hammer into your head. Your helmet breaks from the impact, and you are flung into the air before crashing into a damaged column with a horrific crunch.
Why so silent, Pale Queen? Did you lose your voice? Are you running out of ideas? Here, let me inspire you.
You stand against her, dearest knight, taking blow after blow for my sake. Your body and head are tossed across the room again and again, your charred and bloody pieces crashing against the wall and ceiling and floor, only to be lifted back up again with another devastating blow. But you do not die. She will not allow you to die.
Say it! Say you surrender! No more words! I'm sick of your words! Just do it! Show yourself!
She does not understand, not truly. Whatever happens next, know this, I will never give up on you.
Show yourself!
Her blows become faster and more furious. The castle itself begins to burn and shake from the mad fury of her tantrum.
Show yourself!
She loses control, giving in to her anger, blind with rage and ignorance. She lashes out with reckless abandon, destroying everything in sight. Her sword slashes through you and the rubble, igniting everything flammable with her battle hammer, while her battle hammer crushes every stone, widening cracks in the walls. In her unyielding fury, your flesh is mashed and burnt to ash, and liquid viscera, charcoal and blood staining the crumbling walls and pillars. Above the flaming castle ceiling begins to collapse.
And it is not just the castle. The force that had managed to hold back what was supposed to happen crumbles, unsupported by the distracted princess.
What?
But it is too late for her. She frantically tries to dodge out the way of the collapsing debris, but she still does not understand. The burning castle collapses, opening a hole into the world. Above, dark clouds rumble. Soft and cool rain falls from the sky. Smoke and steam rises from smoldering flames and burning metal. The princess's armor rapidly cooling as she looks up to the sky in shock and disbelief. She is outside. At long last the world has come. The world unravels. It is time to rest. I will be waiting for your return.
No, you can't do this! I can't!
But her words are cut off as her body suddenly freezes and she falls unconscious. Before she can collapse to the floor of the textured nothing, you reach out and catch her. Everything is gone. It is only you and the princess, lost in a place that is dark and quiet. And then, light, blinding light. You shield your eyes from the intense glare coming from a pair of mirrors, both of which you recognize. One is the tall, full-sized mirror you encountered in each of your rebirths. The second is the small and elegant hand mirror the princess once held. Somehow, you know what you must do.
Approach the mirrors.
You struggle forward, cradling the unconscious princess as you attempt to shield your eyes. The light is harsh and blinding, as if forbidding you to look further into what the mirror is hiding. But you will not be deterred.
Gaze into the mirror.
You reach out, eyes straining against the light to see what lies within the mirrors. And then, in an instant, they are gone. You stand alone with the princess in the silent emptiness. In spite of everything that has happened between you, you cannot bring yourself to harm or abandon her.
Take her home.
You continue forward. You cannot understand what force guides your journey, but you can feel where you need to be. This is familiar. You travel onward, not caring for time or distance. Eventually, you arrive at the castle. Inside the castle, someone waits for you.
Approach her.
Dearest and most beloved knight, welcome home.
She is glorious.
She's beautiful.
The queen. Get some pull-ups and chat for Pull up and chat for Pale Queen.
And we have some achievements unlocked. An unyielding heart. Bring her the despot.
Oh
Though
god, that
nothing
sword.
left.
Nightmares.
Yes. Nothing left to rule. Leave a tyrant with a hollow victory, and welcome home. The real our princess starts her.
Okay, Oh, we're still voice acting. You guys are still voice acting, huh?
We're done.
This is it.
We just finished.
Yep.
Okay.
Just barely.
Holy cow. Holy cow.
Actually,
I
let's
didn't
spend
cry
another
the
2
first
hours
time
on the
I
next
read
chapter.
this chapter. I
Yeah.
almost cried during this live reading. Good job, everyone.
You did such
You
an incredible
definitely
job with the
sounded like you're
princess.
about to cry. It was great.
That's
not
because
you,
I
but
was probably at that moment in time. Like as I said, halfway through I felt like crying.
I just know how to sound
Nice.
like I'm gonna
Together
cry.
enough to voice act
What?
and not sob
I
like
have
a
a
What
baby.
crying sounds like.
I have a question. Why do you consider this chapter the filter and not, well...
Well,
It's kind of both. This one was brutal, and I've realized that hearing it
this whole
later-
arc is the. This whole arc
There are
is the
many
filter.
filters.
It has a very high word count compared to a lot of chapters.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
And typo.
And most of it
Yeah.
is spent on torture
President,
scenes.
doesn't it?
The reason I call it the filter is because I have had people say right after reading this chapter in particular, I'm done. I was enjoying this story before, but now I'm done. And as you guys have pointed out, I can understand why. This gets very dark, and people have asked me, why did I choose this particular route as one of the first ones? And one of the reasons I did want to do this is because I kind of wanted to show this is the subject matter, or this is a taste of some of the tone and level of dark subject matter this story can get into. So it's a warning, just a bit. So
It's a little warning.
yeah, it's funnily enough, I might argue that later chapters go even darker. People in this chat will know what I'm talking about. But this is a warning.
I'm not saying anything, but all I have to say is, yep.
Peace. There's much better stories for you to read.
I remember when I tried to make a Slay the Princess fanfic before Pristine Cut, then I jumped shift off of that because of the characterization of Smitten in the later chapter. I'm just like, damn it!
Consistency. Staying canon. And cheers.
Because I had Smitten and Damsel together, and he was very clearly supportive.
I mean...
Sorry.
I mean, that is...
I don't think that's inherently incorrect.
But not really controlling, like he really loved seeing Damsel kick ass.
I mean, he would love seeing Damsel do anything except for reject him, I think, personally.
Yes. Yes.
And
he would support Damsel as long as she was okay with him being there.
And for a reason, I was wanting to him and Damsel have a kid.
Then we already did this.
And I had Thorn together with, like Thorn plus the Final Princess smushed together with the Final Knight, because you know me, I love Thorn.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh, why?
Isn't your profile picture Thorn?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just didn't...
I love Thorn and I love Dragon, okay? Like Princess and the Dragon Princess. I love them both.
Not alone.
Yeah. Just,
Speaking about the voices in this chapter, I was kind of conflicted about how the Pale Queen sort of treats them here.
Yeah,
But I
that's
think
It's a little mean.
I just
Not
about
like
get it.
anyone
I
treats
just
them
about
well
get it.
in any of the chapter 3s.
Well, I sort of thought, well, Pale Queen loves Sir Knight, so by extension, she would sort of give that same love to the voices. But I think
Weird that I
might be
feel like
wrong,
she
but-
loves the voices like a person would love a dog. Instead of like
Yeah.
a small spouse.
Shit.
I don't.
Damn.
I don't think
Goodness,
it's like that.
puppy.
Okay, I'm sorry for
I
swearing,
think it's more like-
but I swore many times in the chat. We should keep a counter on that of how many times I swear.
I
Swear
could
count.
give my authorial insight if you
Hold on,
wish
hold
on my
I
decision.
didn't complete my opinion yet. What I wanted to
I'm
say
down
was,
with
I
that.
think she sees them kind of like a hindrance, in a way that, because they do
doesn't
make
always
decisions
hate
for
them.
Sir Knight.
She was happy when Hero
So
showed
she's
up.
like, yeah, but I
One
think
by one,
she'd
folks.
rather like be with a Sir Knight that is able to make his own decisions without the influences of these voices, and she likes them because they are still a part of him, right? They talk as a part of him, but when they exist, that sort of also implies that he's losing control over that part of himself. So maybe that's why she feels this way about them.
She doesn't
Yeah.
look like when they turn into fucking backseat gamers. Or front seat gamers in this case.
Yeah. That's what I mean.
If I have my 2 cents to give on this, if I can, I think she sees it as I don't like to be in a poly relationship.
No, they are literally built on polyamory.
That's certainly one
That's
perspective.
the entire.
She just wants Sir Knight.
SCP is polyamory.
Arguable.
She's not
stranger.
polyamory, but she contains it within her multitude. Sorry, I had to make the joke.
God freaking damn it. This will be
Like
so
I
poorly
said,
timed.
I have my own thoughts on this, though I don't necessarily know if I want to just kind of put the hammer down on the discussion and speculation, especially since there could potentially be more lore and introspection and theories to be drawn from what's going on. Suffice to say, it's good to kind of look at how the Pale Queen interacts with the characters and to draw upon what she values and how she regards others. That's going to be coming up time and time and time again. And I'd encourage people to pay attention. Obviously, I'm doing my best to try and keep it as feasibly canon as it can be to slay the princess. So I'm not going to do a, well, this is my fanfic, and so the princess can act however she wants and et cetera, et cetera. But
unlike my fanfiction, which kind of pulled a multiverse card.
Yeah, this is supposed to function as a sequel. Obviously, I don't have the authorial power of Tony or Abby to say this is what her character is. I can only draw from references from the original source and try and support her actions, personality, and values as best as I can from the material they gave us. And hopefully this is functional enough. But of course, there are many things I can't yet reveal that would give further insight into why she acts and believes as she does, and it's interesting to me. But I look forward to your thoughts in the future.
Hey, real quick off-topic question. What are we doing for what you guys plan for doing for gaming night? Because I do have a little appetizer game we can try before that.
We're starting Deltarune
I
chapter
think
4 tonight.
Yeah, it's Deltarune chapter 4.
And that's starting in a couple of hours, right?
The same time.
About 3, yeah.
In about 3
I
hours.
have an appetizer game, and D knows what I'm talking about. Because we played a
What
little
you were
bit
talking
before
about
this.
in chat one?
Yes.
I know nothing about that series. I don't think I'm gonna be there because I think I would just be confused.
It's pretty simple explaining, to be honest.
You are welcome to explain it in one of the chat channels.
Or I can
you can set
explain
up an
it
event
now.
as well if you really want to.
Yeah. And you can go ahead before the Deltarune stream. Feel free to interact. I do have to get going, but thank you very much, everyone who attended and lent your talents and attention to the reading. I will
I'll
see you
probably
all.
start a new file